So today we have the Vogel's approximation method for solving the same problem of transportation cost. We have earlier solved with two methods, namely northwest corner method and least cost method. Today we are going to solve this particular problem, the same problem, using Vogel's approximation method. So let us see what is Vogel's approximation method. In Vogel's approximation method, we have to find penalty of each row and each column. Now, and we know our aim is to find the minimization of transportation cost. Now, in Vogel's approximation method, we have to find the penalty. Why penalty? And what is penalty? First, penalty is nothing but the difference between the two smallest Cij values. I will write that penalty is the difference of two smallest Cij values of a particular row or column. Okay, this is the penalty. So we have to find Cij values, the difference of two smallest Cij values for each and every row and column also. Now what is Cij? You know, I represents the row and J represents the column. So say we have to find the Cij value of this particular cell. You can see this is the third row and this is the fourth column. So Cij value for this particular cell is 3 and 4. It means Cij value of this one is C3 and 4. Okay. Now Cij is clear. Now let us find the penalty. To calculate penalty for each row and each column, we have to find first we have to select the minimum values of every row and every column. Okay, let us start with the first column. In the first column, 13 and 16 are the two smallest least values. Now I would like to tell you the significance of finding penalty. Penalty says if you select 16 in this particular row instead of 13, which is the least one, you have to pay a penalty of ₹3. If you select 21 instead of selecting 13, which is the least one, you have to pay a penalty of ₹8. Now if you select 25, which is the highest one, you have to pay a maximum of ₹12 for this particular row. So penalty is the difference between the two transporting costs, and we are taking penalty as the difference of the least two values of a particular row or column. Why? Because we are considering the worst case scenario. In worst case scenario, if you select 16 out of 30 instead of 13, you have to pay a penalty of ₹3. Understand? Now let us calculate the penalty values. For this first cell, penalty is 3, 13 and 16 difference. For this cell, 17 and 14 are the two least values, so this is also 3. For this cell, 27 and 18, it becomes 9. For this column, we have 17 and 21, which gives us 4. For this column, 16 and 18 gives us 2. Okay, and for this column, 14 and 18, it gives 4, and the last one, 13 and 23, gives us 10. Okay, the value over here is given as 15. Okay, now the next step is to finding out the maximum penalty value, which is here, that is 10. Okay, why we are selecting maximum penalty value? As because you know, we human beings are more concerned about reducing the maximum penalty value instead of selecting the lowest ones. So we have to minimize the maximum penalty value. So in order to do that, we have to first find out the maximum value, penalty value, which is 10 here for this scenario. Now, after selecting the maximum penalty value, you have to locate the least value among the particular column or row. In this column, the minimum value is 13. So you have to allocate demand and supply accordingly. Now you can see 11 is here and 15 is here, so you can easily allocate 11 over here. That's because it is the least one, and this becomes 0 and this becomes 4. So you can strike this whole row out. Okay, no problem. Next, now remaining this matrix, we have to again find the different penalty values. Look, these two row, the penalty values remain same as 3 and 9. Why? As because no operation has been done in this, performed in this particular two rows. You can also cross check it. 17 and 14 gives 3 and 18 and 27 gives 9. Okay, now you have to calculate the penalty values for this row column again. Now 17 and 32 gives you 15. 18 and 27 gives you 9 penalty value. 14 and 8, it is 4 again. So we have got this and this one. This one gives you 23 and 41 gives you 18 penalty value. Okay. So for this scenario, we have got this one and this one, this one, this one and this one penalty values. Now among them, the highest penalty value is 18. You can see 18. Again, you have to select the least one from this particular column, which is 23. Now allocate the values 13 and here is 4. So select 4 over here. You have selected 4. Okay, this is 4. So it becomes 0 and you can strike this column out. And this becomes 9 as you've taken 4 from this particular demand value. Okay. Now, from remaining this matrix, we have to find out the penalty values. Now, let us see. For this row, we have to calculate the penalty values. For this row, you have got 14 and 17, the same 3. And this one, 18 and 27, 9, no problem. Next, for this one, you have got 15. For this one, you have got 9. For this one, you have got 4. And not much more left. So, we have got 15, 9, 4, 3 and 9. Okay. So, among them, which one is the highest? This one is the highest. This one, 15. So, we have to select the least value. Least one is 17. Now, we have to allocate. This is 6. This is 9. We have to allocate the least one. That is 6 over here. Okay, you got it. Now, 6 becomes 0 here. So, you can strike this column off. And this one becomes 6. You have taken 3 only left. Okay, no problem. Next, in between these matrices, we have to find out the penalty values again. Look, 18 and 14 gives you 4. 27 and 18 gives you 9. Okay, no problem. Next, 18 and 27 gives you 9. 14 and 8 gives you 4. Now, look, these are the ties. 9, 4, 9, 4. So, the maximum values 9 and 9. 2 9 are there. Then, you can select any one of these. You can select this one or this one. Let us select this one. You can select this one also. The answer is going to be remains same. Okay, no problem. So after selecting this column, we have to select the least one, which is 18, and this is 3 and this is 10. So we have to select least one, that is 10, and this becomes 0. So we can strike this off. Now here remains 7. Okay. Next, look, now only 2 cells are left. For these 2 cells, the penalty values will be 18 and 27 only, as because they are only left. So the highest one is 27. So we have to select this particular column or row, whatever you say. For this we have to allocate accordingly. Okay, now look, here it is 19 and here it is 7. So least we have to select, that is 7. Okay, we have selected 7. So it becomes 0. Okay, now here remains 12 only, as you have taken 7. Here remains 12 only. Now you have got here 12 and only one cell remaining, that is 18 number cell, and here also you are having 12. So that means your process is correct. Now you can cross check also by checking the values of column, by adding up the values of column and row. First we select this row. Look, for this row 11 11, 6 plus 3 9 plus 4 13, no problem. 7 plus 12 19. Now come to the column. 6 6, 7 plus 3 10, 12, 4 plus 11 15. So they are all allocated accordingly to the given matrix. Now we have to find the next step is to find the total cost. To finding out the total cost, the procedure remains same as we have applied in least cost method or northwest corner method. So total cost using VAM. Okay, using VAM. 11 into 13 plus 6 into 7 plus 3 into 18 plus 4 into 23 plus we got 7 into 27 plus 12 into 18. I think that's all. No other cell remaining. So after calculating, you are going to find rupees 796. Okay. So if you can remember, while calculating with NWCR, that is northwest corner method, we have found earlier rupees 1095. LCM gives us transportation cost of how much? Rupees 922. And VAM gives us rupees 796, which is the least one. And what was our aim? Our aim was to minimize the total transportation cost. So you can easily say that. And the problem was also similar. The same problem I have taken for solving minimizing the transportation cost by 3 methods, namely northwest corner method, least cost method, and Vogel's approximation method. And you can easily say that this one is the most effective one, as this gives the lowest value of transportation cost. So that's all. Thank you.